class is going to be market heifers, lightweight, and the only entry is going to be Kendra Robinson in this class with her heifer weighing 1067. Our judge today is Roger Borthman. He's from Trainer, Iowa. He raises limousine cattle, graduated from Iowa State University. He's semi-retired now. His daughter and son-in-law are taking over the farm. And he enjoyed traveling with his kids across the country to show for many years. So we thank him for coming and judging our market beef show this morning.
Really a good heifer to start out your market show today. Heifer that's really uniform from front to rear. She's got plenty of muscle in her. She's got some time to go to be finished, I think, but she's got a nice cover, but she just needs a few more pounds on her. Really nice rear front end. She's got a good long stride, good structure from her front end. She's a little steep at her pasterns. If you wanted to change her about that, I wouldn't argue a bit, but we're going to give her a purple ribbon, and congratulations to this young lady.
Congratulations, Kendra Robinson, with a purple ribbon entry in that class, and that was our lightweight market heifers. Now we're ready for middleweight market heifers. Okay, first in the ring we're going to have McKinley Boyd. Correction, Brody Nissen, with his heifer weighing 1,231 pounds. Then McKinley Boyd, with her heifer weighing 1,152 pounds. Then we have Sienna Michaels, with hers weighing 1,257 pounds. And Landon Nissen, with his weighing 1,283 pounds. This is the middleweight market heifers class.
We're going to give 2 purples and 2 blues in this class. The heifer I'm starting with, I think the most complete heifer in the class. She's very uniform from front to rear. Just a very, very good profiling heifer. She's thick-ended. She's thick through her rib and really a nice clean front end on her. She's not as long as and extended as the heifer in second place. But just a very complete heifer, a really good kind of market heifer that's got a good cover on her. Heifer in second, yeah, she's finished enough, and I really like her up to her front end. She's really long-bodied, she's sound, she's big boned and good structured, but big middled. She just, to me, gives up a little bit in her hind quarter. I'd like to see her carry that hind quarter a little deeper and be a little thicker on the bottom part of that hind quarter. The heifer in third, she's a really good market type heifer, very well finished, probably maybe a little bit overdone today, but she needs to be loosened up at her structure a little bit and a little freer, easy moving, but she's got a lot of product in her, a lot of muscle, and maybe just a little bit overdone right now. Heifer in fourth, a really good heifer in her own right. You gotta appreciate her for her length of body. The way she's put together, she's a sound structured heifer, just not quite maybe market ready yet. She's the kind of heifer you either got to use her in the class or put her in third because the other heifers are just totally different than her. So, so congratulations to this young man. He's got a really good heifer, but just didn't quite fit the pattern of the other three.
Congratulations to McKinley Boyd. She was first in the middleweight market heifers class, and second went to Landon Nissen. Now we're going to have our market heifers heavyweight class. This is shown by Henry Shaben, and his heifer weighs 1,443 pounds. And this is the only entry in this class. This is the last class before we select our overall market heifer.
We're going to give this heifer a blue ribbon. Obviously, she's market ready. She's got a really good rate of gain on her. She's structurally sound enough for me. She just gives a little bit up, gives up some eye appeal and a little bit of muscle compared to the heifers we've looked at before. But really good project for this young man. Congratulations.
Okay, now we're ready to select our overall market heifer. So from class 1 lightweights, we need Kendra Robinson back in the ring. And then next from the middleweight class, we had McKinley Boyd. And then from the heavyweight, we had Henry Shaven. And then from middleweight, second was Landon Nissen. And this is for your selection of Grand Champion Market Heifer. The Grand Champion Market Heifer trophy is sponsored by Titan Machinery, and the Reserve Grand Champion Market Heifer is sponsored by Farmers Trust and Savings Bank. And in case you haven't heard at one of the previous shows at the fair this year, the cattlemen still do the trophy auction, but instead of trophies, the winners will be receiving banners. And banners are just a little bit easier to display in store, so they'll be getting banners, but they're welcome to take a picture with the trophy if they want to. We'll just ask that we get those back so they can continue to do the trophy auction each year.
Okay, let's put your hands together and give these kids a big round of applause. I think the heifers out of the first two classes, they're like peas in a pod to me, just a little bit different in weight. I don't know how much, I think the first heifer weighed 10 something and the second heifer weighed 12 something. So obviously the heifer out of the second class is more market ready, but really good stylish heifers, very uniform like I said from front to rear, nice clean fronted, thick when you get behind them, just very nicely finished. The heifer out of the third class then, like I said, a little plainer in the design, well finished. She's going to hang a good carcass, but just lacks the eye appeal of the other three heifers that are out here. The roan heifer, that was second in the second class. Heifer I really admire for her amount of rib that she's got, her length of body, her clean front end, her upheadedness, and her bone and foot structure. But today I'm going to pick the heifer that wins the second class as your champion market heifer. And you can argue with me if you want to, but since the heifer that won the first class is a little underweight for me for a market heifer, I'm going to go ahead and use the heifer out of the second class as reserve champion.
Congratulations to McKinley Boyd. She has the Grand Champion Market Heifer, and thank you to our royalty, Brooklyn Buck, for stepping in and helping her out. She's a new exhibitor, and that's nice of her to help out. And then our Reserve Grand Champion Market Heifer went to Landon Nissen. Now we're going to be ready for to start the steer show. So we have the carcass steer class up first with Caitlin Hansen. Okay, Caitlin Hansen will be exhibiting the only carcass steer we have today. And then we're going to move on to lightweight, middleweight classes.
We're going to go ahead and give this lady a purple ribbon in the carcass class. From the ground up, this is a really heavily structured calf. He's got a lot of muscle in him. He's got a lot of length of body. He's finished well. He's going to hang a superior carcass, in my opinion. But congratulations to this young lady.
Congratulations to Caitlin Hansen with her carcass steer, and that's going to get the overall. Then now we're gonna move on to lightweight market steers. So we're going to have Reagan Robinson. And she has a steer weighing 900 pounds. And then Lillian Nicholson. Okay, and Lillian Nicholson has a steer weighing 1,014 pounds. This is your lightweight market steer class. I missed the sponsors for the carcass steer. The Grand Champion Carcass Steer Trophy was sponsored by Farm Service Co-op. We didn't have a reserve, but that was sponsored by Titan Machinery. And then for the lightweight market steer champion, the trophy is sponsored by Cyclone Seed and Chemical, and reserve was Farm Service Co-op.
We'll be ready for middleweight next. That would be McKinley Boyd, Braylon Yoakum, Anna Michaels, Jake Wyman, and Pete Johnson. Please make your way to the ring.
Well, in this class, we're going to start with the mini Hereford to win the class. He'll get a purple ribbon. The young lady with the more loud-colored calf will get a blue. The Hereford steer is definitely more well-finished and market-ready, in my opinion. He's got a good amount of bone and structure to him. He's fairly uniform from front to rear. He's a little coarser in the shoulder than the steer that stands behind him. But when you get behind him, he's got a lot of product in him, and congratulations to this young lady. Calf in second place. Calf just needs more time on feed to be more competitive today. Just needs, he's just not even close to market ready yet. So, but I like his length of body. I like the nice clean front end he's got. I'd like to loosen him up in the structure a little bit and give him a little more rib and power when you get behind him.
Congratulations to Lillian Nicholson. She has the champion lightweight market steer, and reserve champion lightweight market steer went to Reagan Robinson. That's the only class of lightweight market steers, so we're going to move on to middleweight, class 1. Okay, first in the middleweight market class, we have McKinley Boyd. with their steer weighing 1,142 pounds.
There's a Braylon Yoakum, you're up.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and have Sienna Michaels come in the ring here with her market steer. This steer weighs 1,205 pounds. Then we have Jake Wagaman with his steer weighing 1,256 pounds. And then we have Katie Johnson with her steer weighing 1,262 pounds.
Next class is middleweight, please be ready to be returning on Jamie Duncan, Brody Denson, McKinley Boyd, and Lynn Denson.
We have some royalty here helping today. I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hi everybody, my name is Addison Obrecht and I am your 2024 Shelby County Fair Queen. I am representing the Center Commerce 4-H Club and I will be a senior here at Harlan Community. I hope you enjoy the show and thank you so much for coming and supporting our exhibitors.
Thank you, Eddie.
Give these kids a big round of applause. We're going to give 4 purples in this class. I think they're all deserving of a purple ribbon. There's some give and take about the cattle, but they're really good kind of cattle and good show calves. Calf I'm starting out with, the young lady, he wins the class based on his fluid and movement and his structure. Really like the way this calf moves around. I really like him in his chest floor when he comes out through his front end, his neck set. He's thick when you get behind him. He's well covered. A lot of bone, really good structure. So congratulations, young lady, on a really good steer. Steer in second place then, a lot like our first place steer as far as uniformity and thickness and cover. He just gives a little bit up on his structural soundness. As you watch him walk, you'd like to give him more flex in those hops and those pasterns. A little more flex in his knee on his front end as he gets around the ring, but a really good calf in his own right. Calf in third's one, probably the best structured calf in the class. When you watch him move, he's really fluid in his movement. He's really got a lot of flexibility in his joints. He's long-bodied, really good carcass kind of calf. May have his better days ahead of him as far as being market ready, but he's got enough cover to go ahead and grade, I think. He just gives a little bit up in eye appeal to the calves that stand above him and below him. Calf in third, a really good uniform calf, good muscle, really attractive. I like him. He just gives up way too much structure off of both ends. To me, he's too straight in his knee and his shoulder, too straight in his pastern, but a really good eye appealing calf. Give him a round of applause again, please.
Congratulations to Sienna Michaels. She was first in the middleweight market class 1, and second went to Jake Wagman. Now we're going to move on to class 2 middleweight steers. Okay, and first in the ring we're going to have Trinity Haas with her steer weighing 1,271 pounds. Then we're going to have Jada Youngkin with hers weighing 1,276 pounds. Then we're going to have Brody Nissen with his weighing 1,278 pounds. And Landon Nissen with his weighing 1,331 pounds. And McKinley Boyk is going to be back with hers weighing 1,290 pounds. This is the second class of middleweight market steers. At the conclusion of this class, we'll pick the champion middleweight market steer. Our judge today is Roger Borthman from Trainer, Iowa. He's an Iowa State University graduate. He raises limousine cattle. He's semi-retired. His daughter and son-in-law are taking over the farm. And he enjoyed traveling with his kids across the country to show livestock as they were growing up. Thank you for coming today. This morning before the show, we had the pin of 3 judging. We had 8 pins of 3 this year, and the champion pin of 3 went to Aiden Peterson, and that trophy is sponsored by Mid-States Bank. And then the reserve champion pin of 3 went to Avery Manns, and that trophy is sponsored by Cyclone Seed and Chemical.
We're going to give 2 purples and 3 blues in this class. Steer I'm starting out with, definitely the show steer in the class. Really like how long and extended he is in his, through his front end. He's deceivingly in his chest floor and the depth of rib. He's a little bit deceiving that way because he is so long bodied. But he's got a tremendous amount of rib and rib shape to him. I really like the sweep of his rib. Certainly disappointing when you get behind him compared to the calf in second place, but very nice, high-profiling kind of a show steer to win this class. I think he deserves to win it quite handily. I wouldn't argue with you a bit if you think the calf in second place has the most product in him, because he is super thick when you get behind him, packed with muscle and meat. He's a steer I really like. I like how heavy structured he is. He's just a little shorter coupled, maybe a little rounder from hooks to pins, but that's because he's got so much muscle in him. You got to really appreciate that guy for the amount of product he's got in him. Congratulations, young man, on a really good calf. The calves that follow in class, a little plainer in their design compared to the 2 class winners. They just need a little more time on feed. The black calf, I think we'd like to loosen up his structure a little bit and give him more flexibility in his joints. He is well finished. probably more well finished than what he appears to be from the outside, but he's got a nice amount of cover on him. I think he's going to hang a really good carcass. The steer that ends up the class, just a long, lanky steer that just needs more time on feed to be ready for market.
Congratulations to Landon Nissen. He was first in class and Brody Nissen was second in class. Now we're going to be selecting the champion middleweight market steer and reserve. So we need the class winners to make their way back to the ring. So from class 1, we're going to need Sienna Michaels. And then class 2 was Landon Nissen. And then second in the classes was Jake Wagaman. And Brody Nissen. This is for the selection of the champion middleweight market steer. The trophy for this was sponsored by Kirkman Farms, and the reserve champion was sponsored by the agency insurance.
Good morning, everyone. I am Brooklyn Buck. I am the 2024 Shelby County first runner-up this year. I represent the Shelby Trailblazers 4-H Club, and I will be a senior in the fall at AHSCW in Avoca. And I just want to thank everyone for coming out because cattle shows are, they're the best, come on. And it's just a fun experience and really cheering on the kids for their hard work this year. Thank you.
And thank you to Brooklyn. She's been busy helping out today.
So as we analyze our middleweight division for champion here, I hope you can appreciate the quality of the calves that are out here before you today. These first two class winners, really, really good in my opinion. They're not quite peas in a pod, but they're very, very similar. The calf in the second class has a little bit of advantage in his neck, being a little cleaner fronted than the calf that wins the first class. A little bit of an advantage is his fluid mobility as he gets around the ring. But both calves are structurally good enough for me. Both calves are long-bodied, they're deep-ribbed, they've got enough muscle in them and enough eye appeal to win a lot of shows. So today I'm going to use a calf out of the second class as your champion for this division. And the young lady out of the first class will be the reserve. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Landon Nissen. He is the champion middleweight market steer, and reserve champion went to Sienna Michaels. Now we're ready for the heavyweight class. We just have one heavyweight class today.
Heavyweights are up. Jada, Brody, Morgan, and Henry.
Okay, first we have JD Youngkin with her steer weighing 1,460 pounds. Next we have Brody Nissen with his weighing 1,473 pounds. Then we have Morgan Hansen with hers weighing 1,473 pounds. And then we have Henry Shaben with his weighing 1,507 pounds. This is the class of heavyweight market steers. At the conclusion of this, we will be doing our grand champion market steer. So the winners from each of the divisions, please be ready at the gate.
Next up is overall market steer, so if you were a winner in the division or reserve, please make your way to the ring.
The sponsors for the heavyweight market steer trophy, the champion sponsor was Shelby County State Bank, and the reserve champion sponsor was Panama Transfer.
We'll give 2 purples and 2 blues in this class. The steer we're starting out with, he's a big steer that carries his weight extremely well. He's got a lot of product in him. He's deep-chested. He's sound in his movement. He's thick when you get behind him. He's going to have a really good yield grade, in my opinion, and still have a good quality grade. He's got a lot. There's a lot of power in this calf as you analyze him, and he's really put together good, and he can handle himself really well. The calf in second, very well finished calf, deep-bodied calf, just a little bit plainer for his appearance than the calf that wins the class, but a calf that's got a lot of good in him, a very useful market kind of a steer. The big white steer then, I just like to tone him down a little bit in his frame size. He's super long-bodied. He could use some more cover to be market ready, in my opinion, but big calf, it's got a good rate of gain, and stout structured calf. He's got plenty of fluid in his movement, and his joints are flexible. Calf that ends up the class then, you'd like to soften him up a little bit, make him deeper ribbed. He's got plenty of muscle in him. He's not market ready yet. He's probably the least finished calf in the class, but calf that's carrying his weight fairly well. You just like to give him a little softer structure and a little more rib as you watch him from the side profile. But congratulations to these young kids.
Congratulations to Brody Nissen. He had the champion heavyweight market steer, and reserve champion heavyweight market steer went to Henry Shaven. Now we're going to be selecting the grand champion market steer. So we need back in the ring. We'll need Caitlin Hansen's carcass steer. Okay, first we have Caitlin Hansen's carcass steer. And then from the lightweight division, we have Lillian Nicholson. And then we need middleweight with Landon Nissen. And then we have Brody Nissen from the heavyweight. And then for your reserves, we did not have a reserve carcass. For reserve middleweight, we had Reagan Robinson. From the middleweight, we had Sienna Michaels. And then from the heavyweight, we had Henry Shaven. And this is for Grand Champion Market Steer. The sponsor for this was United Bank of Iowa. And the reserve trophy was sponsored by E4 Sons. So this is for Grand Champion Market Steer. After we select the Grand Champion Market Steer, we'll be bringing back the Champion Market Heifer for the overall selection of the Market Beef individual that will represent Shelby County at the Best of the West Showdown.
For the selection of overall market beef, we will need the champion and reserve market heifers back.
once again and congratulate these young exhibitors on a great market beef show. I'm not going to go through and talk the cattle again. The sun came out this morning and it's going to be heating up. We've got showmanship and some other things to do yet. So I think there's 3 steers out here that are certainly worthy of Grand Championship. Obviously there's 2 in my mind that fit the mold and are pretty close in their type and kind. We're going to go with the middleweight steer for your champion. And your reserve champion middleweight for reserve grand. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Landon Nissen, he had the Grand Champion Market Steer. And congratulations to Sienna Michaels, she had the Reserve Grand Champion Market Steer. Now we're going to be selecting the overall Champion Market Beef. And this will be for representation in the Best of the West Showdown in Denison on July 31st. So we'll need back in the ring, we'll need Landon Nissen and Sienna Michaels from the steer. And then from the heifers, we need McKinley Boyk and Landon Nissen. So in the ring first here is McKinley Boyk with her Champion Market heifer. And then we have Landon with his Champion Market steer. And then the reserves, we had Sienna Market Steer and then, that's Landon Nissen's Market Heifer and then Sienna's Market Steer.
Well, once again, congratulate these young exhibitors. There's a lot of power out here in these market animals. I really like the heifer. Talked about her in class as being very uniform, thick-made, well-finished. Reserve heifer as well. She's well-finished. She's really nice up through that front end. Got a huge rib in her. Just like to see a little more power down low in her hindquarters. The steer's very similar in type and kind to me. I think I got to leave them together. The Grand Champion steer will be your overall Grand Champion. Your Reserve Grand Champion steer will be your reserve. Congratulations.
Okay, congratulations to Landon Nissen with the Champion Market Beef, and reserve was Sienna Michaels, and Landon will represent us at the Best of the West Showdown. Now we're going to be doing the rate of gain, top 10 rate of gain. So we just need the individual, or the exhibitors in the ring, please. So for rate of gain, we just need the exhibitors in the ring. That'll be Caitlin Hansen, Braylon Yoakum, JD Unkin, Morgan Hansen, Henry Shagan, McKinley Boyk, Jake Wagman, and Landon Nissen. Okay, so here are the results. Addie's gonna bring the ribbons and the banners into the ring. So, okay, so in 10th place, we had Landon Nissen with a rate of gain of 2.87 pounds. In 9th place, we had Henry Shaven with a rate of gain of 2.98 pounds, or 2.92 pounds, sorry. And then we had Jada Youngkin in 8th place with 2.96 pounds. In 7th place, we had Jake Wagman with 3.05 pounds. In 6th place, we have McKinley Boyk with 3.08 pounds. 5th place, we had Henry Shaven with 3.1 pounds. 4th place, we had Morgan Hansen with 3.11 pounds. 3rd place, we had Jada Youngkin with 3.48 pounds. And your reserve went to Braylon Yoakum with 3.6 pounds. And your first place rate of gain went to Caitlin Hansen with 4 pounds. Congratulations to these recipients. Okay, now we're going to get started with the showmanship classes. First, we're going to have senior showmanship. So any participant that wants to do senior showmanship needs to make their way to the ring.
We're ready for senior showmanship, so if you are doing senior showmanship, please come to the ring at this time.
While we're waiting on them to come up, we do have an announcement. About a half an hour after the show, the cattlemen are going to be doing a presentation over the carcass data that they got from the, losing papers, for the carcass data that we got from the pen of 3. So the Shelby County cattlemen will be doing that, and that'll be about a half an hour after the show if anybody wants to stick around and hear that data. We thank them for doing that. Makes the projects much more educational, and they get some good information from that. Okay, for senior showmanship, first in the ring we have Landon Nissen. Next we have Sienna Michaels. And then we have Jada Youngkin. And then we have Jake Wagaman. Okay, this is your senior showmanship class.
one thing I like to watch in showmanship is how the animal or the young people set their calves up. I prefer that they try to lead them into position, and it takes a lot of practice at home to do that. But starting with the first young lady, you need to get your calf presented a little more perfectly with his foot placement. But you're keeping his head up good, and I appreciate that. You're good at the lead and everything. Young lady here, when you're at the side profile, you had to steer just a little bit too stretched. But otherwise, you've done a great job of showing. Getting the young man here, he's done a great job. All of them have done a really good job. There's a couple out here that are exceptional, between the calf, the girl in second place, and the calf in fourth place. Young man, you did a really good job of showing your calf. Your heifer had her tail sticking out most of the time. If you could reach around and grab that, kind of tuck it in, it'd help her with her appearance a little bit. It's really close, I think, between my top two, but I'm going to go ahead and use the young man as your champion showman, and the young lady as your
Congratulations to Landon Nissen, he's your senior champion showman. And your reserve went to Sienna Michaels. Now we're going to be doing the intermediate showmanship class. And if the intermediates could start coming into the ring, please. Come on in. We gotta get this show rolling here, please. Somebody. Okay, first we have Lillian Nicholson. And then we have Henry Shaben. We have Kendra Robinson. We have Katie Johnson. Okay, this is going to be your intermediate showmanship. Another announcement after the show today, about a half hour after the show, the Shelby County Cattlemen will be giving the carcass data that they got from the pinup threes. So if you would like to stick around for that, it should be an educational experience, and we thank them for doing that.
sorry, I didn't announce ribbon placings. Do you want ribbon placings for showmanship? Okay. Well, we're going to leave the champion in reserve in first and second hole here. Pay attention, juniors and seniors. This is the first one to put the hair back right after I felt her calf. That's number one. After you judge feels your calf, messes up the hair a little bit. When he goes to look at the next calf, what you want to do is get that hair back in place. She's the only one I've caught so far doing that. Never, unless the seniors are very, very, very sly, I never caught anybody doing that in the senior division. But congratulations, young lady. You lead your calf into place. You always have presented well and shown well. Very good job. The young lady that gets reserved then, a lot like our champion showman, leads her calf into place good. Has a little trouble, maybe had a little trouble when you brought him side by side to get him set up the way you wanted him, but you kept trying, and I appreciate that. The other two did a great job too, just really a little bit outclassed with a couple of really, really good showmen on the top end of the class.
Congratulations to Kendra Robinson for intermediate market beef showman. And then our reserve was Katie Johnson. Now we're going to be doing the junior showmanship class. Okay, so first in the ring, we have Brody Nissen. And next we have Trinity Haas. And we have Reagan Robinson. This will be your junior showmanship class.
Well, congratulations to the juniors. I assume maybe you're listening to my comments previously about the hair and getting that back in place after I felt your calves, because you all three did an excellent job of that. The only thing I would maybe tell you to do when you start circling the ring, get to the outside as soon as you can, and then when you get up along the other, you try to lead your calf into place. I think you all did a really good job about doing that. I think it's we have an obvious winner with the young man with the heavyweight steer here. He'll be champion showman. It gets really close, and there's reserve, but I'm going to use the young lady with the roan steer for reserve champion junior showman. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Brody Nissen. He's a champion junior showman. And reserve went to Reagan Robinson. Now we're going to be doing the overall market view showman. So we'll need back the individuals from the previous divisions. So first in the ring we have the senior showman, Landon Nissen. Next we have the intermediate, Kendra Robinson. Then we have Brody Nissen with the junior. And then we have the reserve senior, Sienna Michaels. And the reserve intermediate was Katie Johnson. And the reserve junior was Reagan Robinson. This is for overall market beef showmanship. One last reminder, at the conclusion of this show, a little bit afterwards, we'll be having the presentation of the carcass data from the Shelby County Cattlemen for the Pin of Threes. So if you'd like to stick around for that, that will be shortly after the show. This is the final selection for the market beef show though.
please show your appreciation for these young people coming out for showmanship. Got some really good showmen out here, as you can tell. Every division winner is superior in how they show. They've all listened to my comments good. They've all done what I wanted to. I guess deciding factor is when they're in the first class, to me. This young lady in the intermediate division, when she shows her calf, she just nails it every time she steps into place. She's the only one that used the whole ring as soon as she could when we walked them head to tail. She's going to be your champion overall showman today. Gets to be down to reserve a little bit closer, I guess, but I'm going to use the young men in the senior division for reserve champion. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Kendra Robinson. She's your overall champion market beef showman. And reserve champion went to Landon Nissen. That wraps up the 2024 Shelby County Fair Market Beef Show. Thank you for coming and supporting the exhibitors today, and thank you to our judge, Roger Borthman, and then also thank you to our ring help. We couldn't do it without all these volunteers.